part 2 car vlog. But like I say, like, if I can do it, I'm just trying to inspire people. If I can do it, you guys can do it. If you want to. It doesn't have to be, you know, exactly like I say the way I'm doing it, but maybe we'll go back to Filiberto's. I'm kind of feeling an egg burrito. Egg burritos within my realm of foods that I could eat. I'm just liking driving around. All I have to do is shoot another video when I get home and upload these, and then prep for my photo shoot, do some sales, work out, and then do some TikToks. And because tomorrow it's really important that I post these TikToks and then do my photo shoot. After the photo shoot, do my TikToks. So now my mornings are going to look like a photo shoot every other morning until I can build up my new photo shoot portfolio. I have an old portfolio with my cosplays in it, but now because I've gotten better at photography, I've gotten better at lighting, shooting style, I have my own distinct style. It's time to kind of make a new portfolio or whatever. So I've got to do shoots every other day, kind of build that up, and so that's what we're gonna do this week. I'm so fucking stoked. I can't thank you guys enough. Like, I can't tell you how much it means to me to be able to create. Like, I love doing photo shoots. I love cooking. I just love what I do. Literally every time I talk about this, I hate going too much into detail because I can't thank you guys enough. Oh my God, like, for real. I sit there and meditate and pray for you guys in a sense, because I say, you know, everybody who's blessed me, please, universe, grandma, God, Uncle Frank, those are my family up there who's dead. I talk to them. That's crazy sounding, I know, but whatever. But I'm like, you know, whoever has supported me in good intentions and, you know, helped me and whatever, please just send the best energy towards them, because they deserve all the good shit. They're literally, you guys are the reason I am here. I cannot deny that. It takes work. I put a lot of work into it, but I'm just grateful for the people who believed in my journey and believed in my vision and everything, because I dream really big, but I'm okay with that. And I know what I'm capable of, so, and truth be told, like I've said it before, I've had these girls who, you know, like to copy me in every single way. They'll, like, everything. Like, they'll embody exactly who I am, and I'll get asshole dudes who are like, oh, you're not that original. First off, yes, I am. Sorry that bothers you. Do you see tons of alt girls who kind of look similar? Yeah, probably. Can you classify me as an alt girl? Yes. Or whatever you want, goth, emo, I don't care. But I guarantee you, like, there's no one on this app who does the daily style that I do, you know, who looks exactly to a T like me. And I will say that, like, you can have a doppelganger, you can have whatever. That doesn't make you any less special, because your experiences, who you are, what you've done with the experiences, your knowledge, make you who you are, your humor, everything, you know, and that makes you the beautiful, amazing, sparkly human that you are. So, guy, girl, they, them, vampire, reptilian, doesn't matter. But I think, honestly, for me, I just want to remind people just how special they are, because there's so many people in this world who just like to shit on others for no reason, other than to project their shitty shitness and their miserable shitness, okay? I'm not trying to do that. I'm also trying to show you guys that social media is fake, but mine is never fake. You will never see fake shit, you know. I try to really be real about this stuff, because even through manifesting, it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be difficult, but it's worth it. It's worth it. And same with the social media. It's worth it in the end. And you got to decide what's worth it, you know? So, but yeah, if I can do this shit, so can you guys. And that's just what I want to prove. You know, it's really simple. You don't, and like I say, you don't have to show your face, but I'm just so grateful for those who do support me. And I don't even know how. I never expected to be here, so that's really cool. Which is so funny, because I used to go viral on Facebook. I still go viral, but I used to go viral on Facebook at first before I joined TikTok and stuff. And I should have, you know, kind of known, but I thought it was like only Facebook that I was really good at. Like maybe just people on Facebook liked me or something, you know. I've started to learn, like, there's a lot of people who really enjoy my stuff, and I'm so grateful because those people, believe it or not, they inspire me to be even more authentic to myself. I preach to be authentic just because I really think that's the way life will be easy for you and happy for you, is if you dig to the core of what's authentic to you, then you'll be able to figure out, you know, what makes you happy, what things, you know, are good for you, etc., etc. And yeah, sometimes it takes a while to figure out what that is, and sometimes that changes. You know, this whole idea of needing a career and having to stick to something for 20 years, you don't have to do that. I say question everything. I was raised in a household where you question everything. That's what my dad taught me. So, and even then I questioned everything because I was born into a Mormon home, and a lot of their shit is hypocritical, and it would confuse me. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I would always question things. And so, yeah, don't you dare. People are crazy. That dude almost cut me off, and there's literally no room. He's in a fucking Charger. I really dislike the way Arizona people drive. Always in a hurry for literally nothing. For literally nothing. But it's because their stress is like up to here. So like, I remember being that way, you know? So they can't just drive. Like, I'm going 52 miles per hour. It's 40. Yes, that is speeding. But that's how it is in Arizona. There's one guy back there, I guarantee you he's going the speed limit. And everybody's driving around him. So, and then there's that asshole in the Charger who was like, you know, speeding and trying to cut me off. That's just kind of normal, and it's frustrating. Anywho. Yeah, so there's a lot of things for my channel. I like doing this stuff. I like learning about this stuff because it's really helping me become a better person, health-wise, mentally, physically, and with what I want to do creatively. Okay. And then, like, I want to own a restaurant, right? And a bar. So, like, this, all of this has actually helped me. Everything that I've done, every job that I've held, everything that I do is literally in preparation for the jobs that I want. Which is just, like, owning these businesses, right? So I've really prepared for it. And whenever people ask me about it, like, they really question it, but I don't care. People project all the time because most of them wouldn't want to own a restaurant. But I do. I've wanted this since I was 6. So I've been doing nothing but getting jobs that align with that, learning about things that align with that, studying things that align with that, with my health, etc. And not only does it help me, but I've known that I can use this knowledge to give to others and help others because of the ADHD. I just want to streamline it. I'm sick of people being like, oh, buy my course. Oh, like, you know, everything you need to know. And then it's like nothing of substance in their videos. It's shit that you already know, you know. Nothing really helpful. So I don't care to make courses. I have too much going on to put courses into my shenanigans and do a funnel campaign with some sort of fucking software. I don't care to do that, okay? So all I want to do is help people and make sure they can succeed and be happy too, because I know a lot of people would be happier with more money. I don't think the root of happiness is money, but I think a lot of people could use a lot of money to get to their happiness. It's a tool. And, you know, money can really transform people. And you can see them transform into great people or the worst of the worst with money. And that's why they say it's the root of all evil. So, I think getting your toxicity out of the way and bad patterns out of the way is important before running into large amounts of money, because, you know, if you don't feel worthy of that money, you'll end up giving it all away or spending it all recklessly. And when you feel worthy of that money, you feel grateful and you want to utilize it to the best of your ability and whatever, you know, and small things. Like, I used to, when I first moved to my apartment, I would buy a lot of meaningless things. And now I understand, like, the meaning of, like, why it's important to save, why it's important to have a savings and things like that. And so, and have stocks and, like, you know, investments and shit. So those are my goals, you know. And the more I learn about that, the more I'll give that info to you guys. And the great part of that is when I talk about videos about these certain topics, it'll bring in people who might know more about these topics than I do. And And that's what I love, because I don't know everything. Never will I don't care to. I think that's the beauty of this world, is that there's so much knowledge that in our whole lifetime we will never know everything. That's so exciting and so fun, because you can always find something new to learn. But I just think, well, at the end of the day, it creates a really good community of back and forth, equal, good, healthy energy, and brings in people who are knowledgeable about these topics, or people who want to know about these topics. And I feel like all people involved in that benefit, right? Because I know people who come in about the topics and listen, they probably like to listen about these topics and talk about them themselves. So they're enjoying it, and then I enjoy making the content and talking about the topics, and then people add more info that I never knew in the topics below, or in the comments below. Or you guys will say really beautiful things in a corny way. Like when I was doing my little bit of like what my belief in God is, because of course I don't really have a firm belief in God. I think people are so quick to make opinions with such little knowledge. There's so much knowledge out there. Like it's so impossible for me to really make an opinion on whether God exists, how it exists, whatever it is. You know, I'll accept it for what it is. I don't really necessarily care to figure that one out yet, but you know, for a lot of things, I do sit on the fence because I don't have enough knowledge to make an opinion about it, and I also don't care to make an opinion about it. I don't know why everybody is so like, oh, you have to have a side. I mean, some things, yeah. There's no middle ground on genocide. There's no middle ground on, you know, rape and stuff like that. So obviously for those, I have a side. But things like, you know, religion and all those kind of things, like I do have a neutral standpoint that I stand in until I gain more knowledge that will solidify an opinion. But my opinion right now is there's truth to all kind of shit, whatever. But yeah, during that, underneath that video, a lot of people were commenting how essentially God is love, but the way they said it was just so inspiring, so beautifully written, and so like it feels like a hug. And I appreciate people who are like that, because most of those people, they're true Christians, or they're people who were Christian and were done wrong by the church and really sought out the meaning of Christ through their own lives. And those are people who truly live in the footsteps of Christ, how we're supposed to, right? As corny as it sounds. But I appreciate those people, because those are people with no judgment, with ultimate love, who just come with love. And you can tell with how people speak that those are the type of people that do. And it was just really touching, because I'm really so fervently on this point, like proving it, that if you just lead with love, you'll attract the same thing. The universe will mirror you. So whatever you're feeling, the universe will mirror that, because you are the universe. So all in one, it's like an infinite, it's like it's like a ribbon that's connected, but it's super long ass ribbon, but you are in one part of the ribbon and it flows with everything. So your energy is intertwined with the whole collective energy of the world. Like that's where they say, like in the indigenous teachings, like your ancestors' voice is in the wind. Like if you ever miss them, you can stop and listen and you'll hear them in the wind. And it's because energetically speaking, they know that the consciousness is wrapped up all together in that one infinite loop. And that's why the good versus the bad, that's why bad is kind of important, but not, it's so bad, because do we want these bad things in life to happen? Do we want cancer and stuff to happen to babies? No. Do we want people to suffer while trying to mine for lithium and uranium for phones that are getting thrown away every year and overproduced, so it's really not even needed to be mining that much? No, it's not fair. It sucks. But energy speaking, that's what keeps the flow of things. And right now there is such an imbalance of negative energy in the world. The positive energy is being built from that, and that's where the catalyst is going to happen, because that negative energy, once the positive is maybe heading to that neutral state, the positive will start outweighing the neutral, because that's just how the energy flow once good things happen, or once bad things happen, good things will happen, and then once good things happen, bad. That's not how it works, because the world doesn't, the universe doesn't look at it as good or bad. You know, it's just, you know, negative or positive energy. So you could correlate it however you want, but in the end, sometimes things that look negative were actually positive, right? Like things we deem negative were positive. Like when my OF got taken down, did that suck? Yes. But I was still able to move into my home. And on top of that, I started streaming for a living, like full time. I streamed a little bit, but not for like really money's sake or anything. But I decided to just, you know, dive in the deep end, lean into it. And so I just streamed for a living. And not only was I able to make my bills, but I was able to find such a huge community that really resonated with me. So, yeah, not only does this stuff benefit me, but I'm trying to give stuff to the YouTube community and just the online world community that will benefit them in any way I can think of. So if you align with me, if you resonate with how I am, whatever, then I hope this stuff helps you. That's what gives me joy in life, is helping people and being creative, going with the creative flow. Speaking of, I have to check my mail. I've been waiting for these art supplies forever to finish my art piece. It is taking forever to get them. And I just hope to finish this art piece so I can fucking sell it. I know the rich people would love this one. And that's like banking on that for being able to pay off my grandpa and stuff like that. Just having a really good month. What is this? They have another Buddha statue in their garden, like a huge one. We're gonna go get an egg burrito and then head home. So this will be a 2-part series. I'll upload this when I get home. And then I'm gonna make a video talking about my content creating journey. I really need to find something to do with my hands. It's for me, it's really hard to make videos if I don't eat or like have something to drink and eat while whatever. So I really need to find something to do with my hands while I make these videos, because the thing about TikTok that's really nice is that short form, like I can pretend to be a very handsy speaker. I'm not a very handsy speaker. When I get very emotionally into a story, maybe I will. But for the most part, I just prefer to fiddle fart with my hands. I remember when I was a kid, my brother and I at church, we would, first off, church is 3 hours long. I don't know what in the world they were thinking bringing like a 6, 7, 8-year-old to. But anyway, I mean, other kids could deal with it. That's just wild. But for the longest time, they knew that we both had ADHD. It just didn't matter as much for me because his was paired with something a little more violent. He was a very violent kid, but like had a lot of meltdowns, but very violent ones, unfortunately. But I remember like we would be like fidgeting with our hands or like bouncing our legs or something, or fidgeting like with our feet, like bouncing our feet, or you know, whatever. And my grandma would like lean over and be like, "Stop fidgeting," or she'll just like put her hand on our hands so that we would stop fidgeting. So I don't like fidget spinners. I don't like slime. That stuff is so gross. Like the texture of that is too much. That drives my sensory too much. Like overstimulated too much. The one thing I have noticed is these little squishy critters that have been on like these Chinese pages, and they look fuzzy, but they're squishy. Maybe I'll get one of those and name it. It'll be so cute. That's why I like when the puppies are around, because I can pet them. And yeah. But I want to try to find something to mitigate that, because that's kind of the hang up that I have with making my videos. I need something to just kind of whatever with my hands. I don't know how to describe it. We'll figure it out. Anywho, happy Sunday, everyone. Thanks for listening to my whatever. It's been a bit since I did a car vlog, so it's what I don't mind having like two-part series. I actually have a few videos that I forgot to delete on here, so that's why I had to. It stopped midway through, and I had to switch it to my SD card. So you guys will get 3 videos today, and then every day this week you guys will get a lot of videos, because you're gonna get, like I said, TikTok, and then you're gonna get YouTube, and then you're gonna get Twitch. So you get 3 different platforms worth of videos. Today I gotta fight that bug. There's a giant Palo Verde beetle in my dance room. It's like my dance workout room. And I'm in the physical condition to at least be able to get that out of there. So I wanna try that. It's scary. It's dead. I'm scared. It's so gross. Every time I see it, even when thinking about it, I get the heebie-jeebie, nasty, gross, disgusting. Ugh. I just don't like how large they are, because at that point they're practically animals. I can't fathom killing it, so I just let it wander around until it died in my home. But it's still there. Just thinking about it. Why are we going so slow? Okay. I don't care. Ugh. Yeah. Sing song. I don't like the pop songs. I was just here to get a churro, which is funny, but that's okay. I love this place. It's good. Anyway, thank you again for everyone who's been watching. Thank you for everybody who's subscribed to my channel. You guys are really the bee's knees. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're taking care of yourselves. As always, happy Sunday. Hope you've having a good weekend, a good week. Oh, these mountains are so beautiful. You can stare at them all day. And they get snow on them. I learned that last year when it was December time and there was snow, and I was like, oh my god. So it kind of almost is like a white Christmas for me, but without having to be in the snow. I want to take Beef out to the snow though. I can only go to the snow if my joints feel good. Beef would love it. He's a husky, so I think he would really like that. Shredder likes the snow. Little ones, not so much. But I would like to rent an Airbnb in December for myself, because I've been wanting to do that the past 2 years. And bring the dogs. And honestly, I think I might invite a few of my stream mates, a few of my mods. I met one of my mods. He was great. We hung out at my place. He met the dogs. I have a few mods. I can really trust them though. They've been such great. I can't even describe the people that are in my community team, whatever you want to call it. They're pretty much like my family, and I just can't wait to get back to them. But I'd like to invite them out to the Airbnb and have like a good Christmas with them. But we'll see. We'll see what finances are. If anything, I'm just gonna get myself an Airbnb and the dogs and enjoy the snow with my babies. a wee boy. I'm not picking my nose. I just feel like there's a dog hair. Every time I blow out, I can feel like something tickle my nose. It feels like a dog hair. I need to go poop. Do you want to know that? Yes. Some dude on TikTok, when I opened my new account and posted my video, I'm very much TMI. I have no shame, you guys. I don't care. Everybody poops. I don't care if you find me gross. Newsflash, dudes do not mind fucking things that are gross, okay? I'm not trying to, what do you call it? Impress anyone, okay? If you're the kind who doesn't like TMI, you do not want to be here, trust me. I talk about butt worms, poop, everything. Because I have a lot of medical issues. And poop is really, really a derivative of how healthy you are, what your poop looks like. If you got the shits, let me tell you, brother, you need to fix your diet. And people would be like, fiber. No, it's not always about fiber. Okay, you can actually add fiber and just end up shitting your brains out more because there's nothing you can't absorb the fiber maybe, or there's nothing to balance out that fiber. You need probiotics and just a balanced diet. Eat some fiber, drink some probiotic Activia. You'll be set. Anyway, big thank you for you guys hanging out with me. Oh yeah, but I was talking about butt worms and parasite cleansing. And one dude was like, that's attractive and not. Like, first off, my brother in Christ, you are like 80. He was. I'm like, well, you shouldn't even be worried about me. We're not in the same category. Secondly, in a room full of people, I would not notice you in a million years. So you don't have to be worried about me thinking you think I'm attractive or not. It ultimately does not matter. And honestly, I make money off of being attractive. So there's no troll in this world. Little girls compliment me when I go out. Women compliment me when I go out. Old people compliment me when I go out. There is no troll in this world that can bring my confidence down. Not to mention I've been through so much shit, and I've talked about this before, and I'll do a thing about this too, how I've gained my confidence. But my personal journey, that's how I'm so confident. Okay. Taco Tuesday. I should come here for Taco Tuesday. I love chicken tacos with cheese, nothing else. Chicken and cheese and a fried taco. Those absolutely fuck so hard. Look at this shit, it's being so annoying. It's rolling around making all this noise. What rocks do I have in here? Ooh, pyrite. Or not pyrite, tiger's eye. And then moonstone. It's important to keep yourself protected. It's for luck and protection. Luck, abundance, good things. Yeah, I didn't even drink half of this. I guess kind of half. But I'm assuming, I don't know how much water, ice it is. Ow! Ow! My finger. Ew. There's a lot of people here. Anyway, this will probably cut out in like 10 minutes, so it's going to be a shorter one, but I wanted to continue what I was saying, so I didn't leave you guys hanging. Can I get a chorizo burrito with potatoes?
Sorry?
Can I get a chorizo burrito with potatoes?
Chorizo burrito, you want to have potatoes?
Yeah,
Anything else?
that'll be it.
It'll be $13.
Thank you. Usually I do like a program, I call it Hot Wheels because I started off in my motorcycle delivering hot meals on my wheels. So I couldn't call it Hot Meals because, or Meals on Wheels or anything because that was already taken by. So it's Hot Wheels, but I spell it with a Z. But I call it my Hot Wheels program because it just feeds the homeless. Usually, it's so weird that delivery driver is here again with the race car. But usually, I'll save like $200 a month and put it towards that, but finances have been kind of tight recently. So I haven't done it, but the other day not the other day, but like a month or two ago, I still try to help out the homeless people around here in small ways, like when I can. But I bought a burrito for myself and I saw a homeless dude. And I decided to buy him a burrito because he was there on my way back. Like I would have seen him on my way back. And then I didn't see him. I didn't see him when I got to where he was standing. So I literally, it's so funny because, and this sounds so corny, but it is what it is. This happened. But I was like, you know what? If I'm meant to find him and help him out, I will find him. So I just turned left into the parking lot and boom, there he was. I was like, okay, cool. So I gave him the burrito. But when I came up here, they're like, yeah, it's going to be 40 something because I ordered him a drink and 2 burritos. And I was like, $40? And I was like, are you saying 40? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, for 2 burritos and a drink? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh my God. It's true, yeah. But each burrito is 13, so I guess it makes sense. And I was like, oh, what the hell? So it was a lot more than I expected, but it doesn't matter. These burritos are worth it. They're heavy, and like even when I gave it to the dude, he's like, "Oh my God, this is heavy." I was like, "I know, right?" That was a good moment. Small stuff like that gives me confidence in things like that. Like when I know divine timing is at play, and like I'm trusting myself, that's where haters could never get to me because the intuitional shit that I got going on, they could never step to me. Once you figure out who you are and learn who you are and know who you are, people will try to put you in a box. They always do. But there's no box for me to fit in. So that's where I trigger a lot of people because I don't fit in one box. And by like normal rules, you're supposed to be categorized as one type of way, you know. I don't believe in that. I believe in being everything and anything you want. Life's too short to be anything less. And who you are is wonderful and amazing and worth being to the full extent. You know, some people think, oh, like, I don't even matter, blah, blah. There's nothing special about you. Wrong! Okay? Whoever told you that lied to you. Okay? That they lied to you because there is special shit about you. And they're just trying to bring you down to their level because they're insecure. Because trust me, I would never do that to someone. I tell this to my stream all the time. Happy people don't go hating, okay? They're too busy focusing on being happy. And being happy is a choice. You have to actually, like, make an effort in a sense to be happy, I guess, if that makes sense. But, like, there's going to be a lot of stuff to upset you and anger you. But you got to take the high road of happiness instead, you know? And is that difficult? Absolutely. Absolutely. But people who usually don't do that, you know, internally, they know who they are. They don't care and they don't fuck with stuff that doesn't align with them. And sometimes that triggers people because most people don't know who they are. They rely on external validation to know who they are. And when you figure out who you are, that's where it will trigger people because, like I said, most people don't know who they are. So people always think like, oh, it's so easy to be yourself, blah, blah. No, because people want you to fit into a box. They want you to fit in a mold so they can predict what you're going to be and do, and et cetera, et cetera. It doesn't work like that for a lot of people. So I don't know why we pretend. So I don't pretend. I don't put myself in a box. I don't try to. And I don't consider myself, like, I don't even consider myself one part of one group. Like, yeah, I'm alternative, but I don't consider myself goth. I don't consider myself emo. I just say alternative because I take a little bit from grunge, goth, emo, whatever you want to call whatever. I just do what I like, son. Anyway, thanks for listening to my shenanigans, my chitter chatter. Like I said, the next video we'll be talking about my content creating journey, and if you want to start yours, I think this would be a beneficial video for you to watch. The only reason why I'm doing it is posting these videos is so if you people who watch want to know more about this stuff, I can give you the knowledge that I have, and usually the things that I have to say are more usually different than what other people traditionally have to say. Like when I talk about how I build my TikTok page, it's very different rules than what people usually go by when they build their TikTok page. People are like, oh, have a hook, oh, niche down. I don't believe in those things. So if you're looking for different tips because the normal shit doesn't work for you, I think my stuff will help you. Even if you're not neurodivergent, maybe you're neurotypical and this stuff will help you. I don't know. I just want to help people. No hate on neurotypical people. There really is no hate. But for the most part, I know that the neurodivergents really, you know, I attract them, which is what I want. But yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being wonderful. Again, as always, thank you everyone who's subbed, because you guys have fed me every day, yesterday, today, tomorrow. This burrito probably will last me 2 to 3 days. I'm really just getting this because I'm out and about, and I ate all the food that I was supposed to eat today except for my smoothie, so I might get hungry later. Oh shit, I forgot to turn off the stove. I hope everything's okay. It should be. It's on like real low. So, to the point where it doesn't do anything, just steams. But it's soup, so it'll boil over. Oh no! I did that last time and I was like, okay, you gotta stop leaving the fucking burner on. Because usually I'll cook soup and it'll just be cooking all day. I'll cook it in the morning and then turn it off, and the pot stays hot, so I can't put it in the fridge. And then by 5:30, turns around and it's still warm, so I just cook the food again, turn it on, cook it. Because it's in like a cast iron pot, so it really hasn't had time to cool down fully. So it's still like at a warmable temperature. I do put it in the fridge. I don't want it. There's that rich person RV. I saw them last time. It's such a nice RV that they have. Like, I do put it in the fridge, but when it's during the daytime, and say they have like breakfast at like 10:30, and then they have dinner at 5:30 usually. Breakfast always varies. Dinner, always 5:30. I'm trying to switch them to 6:30 though. Go. Oh my god, please. Thank you. Okay. This gonna be like your bed. Yeah. Hello.
Chorizo burrito too?
Yep.
It'll be there too.
My nails, they look so good. I like stiletto style, so thank you. So that's what I'm trying to grow them into. Thank you. Can I get extra green sauce? Yeah. And I never know if they put it in there. Sometimes they put it in there before I ask. And then I get home and I have like 13 green sauces. I'm like, whoopsies. Oopsies. Thank you. Have a good one. Him, there's like 3 people that I'm familiar with. Him, the mom lady, and then there's like a younger lady, which might be a daughter or something, if it's a family business. If not, then I'm just making up a family. Anyway, my phone's about to about to conk out, so yeah, I'll post this when I get home, and I'll have another video coming in this evening, and we'll have a video coming up tomorrow as well. So thanks for watching, as always. Thanks for being amazing and wonderful. As always, hydrate, eat, take care of yourself, take a little time to yourself this Sunday, especially if you're a parent. Okay, you know, I know it's hard and you have to always be there for your kids, but don't forget you're setting an example to your kids of how to practice self-care. Okay, make sure you take care of yourself, because then you're being the best version of yourself for your kids. And then, you know, on top of that, they get to learn what self-care really looks like, and that's really important. That's really, really, really important. So take care of yourselves, be wonderful, stay amazing. I love y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay sexy. Like, subscribe, share, whatever, comment. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I'm not. I guess I am.